7 seconds until it starts. Here we go. Alright guys, here we go. What's going on, guys? It's James here, but you probably know me a little better as Rival, and we are in the finals of this awesome 8-ticket tournament standard. We're playing Zoroark-Gardevoir. This deck is so much fun. I'm having a blast. The first game, as you guys know, was really short. The second game, we beat our worst matchup, Lucario-GX, Buzzwole. It was an awful matchup. We destroyed him. It was a close game, I'm not going to lie, but we played very well, and it caused us to come out on top thanks to the help of our sweet, sweet Gardevoir card. So, tails never fails, guys. I say it every time. Here we go. We're going first. Let's see what the opening hand has in store for us. Oh, so looks like we're going right into a mulligan here. Not the start we're hoping for, but, you know, when you play cards like in and stuff, mulligans are basically free. So, not too worried, not too worried. Here we go. Our opponent sets up. Let's see what we got. All right, this hand's a lot better for sure. As long as we're not playing against a Buzzwole deck, we're going to do fine. I hate having this double puzzle in my opening hand, but we're going to get to in or something, you know, we'll get an options. We got some options here. We got to get a little lucky here. I would love to just draw the Gardevoir naturally and be able to evolve on turn 2. Okay, looks like we're playing. Oh my lord. Straight into the Bridget off the top. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Hit it up in the comments down below. That was really awesome. So we're going to pass the turn right away. I see no reason to hold on to this. Maybe there's some merit to putting the floatstone on the Zoroa, but I don't think so, it looks like. What if we draw the Gardevoir right off the top, guys? What kind of start is that, huh? Wouldn't that be incredible? So here we're going to find out what our opponent's up to. Is he are we playing the mirror here? Is he playing Octillery and those kind of cards? He's going to be bridging, so we're about to find out. So maybe we're against the Octillery, Vulpix version. Who knows? So let's find out. Here we go. Moment of truth. And it is going to be the Rimraid version of the deck, the true Gardevoir control deck. You know, I think that deck's pretty good, but I think I have a much better matchup. Unfortunately, he plays a million max potions, so that's going to be a problem, but it's going to be all about setting up our Gardevoirs to beat his Gardevoirs and whatnot, and he's given us a pretty good chance here to do so, because he is actually, let's see. I don't think we even want to play the Lele. I just can't think of anything we want to Lele for. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the floatstone here just in case, and let's go right into an end. Okay, that's not terrible. We have a rare candy, we have an Ultra Ball, but I think I'm going straight for a Zoroark here. We need to get some energy to keep moving forward in this game. So, all right, so we have the Lele, so we don't need to keep the Cynthia. Gonna get the Zoroark here. I want to keep Choice Band, but to be honest with you, I don't think that we have the luxury of doing so. So, okay, let's see what we can do here. All right, DC, let's go. All right, we're gonna keep going forward here. Trade. I think maybe we're supposed to trade the rare candy, because if our next two draws are bricks, we can Ultra Ball for another Zoroark here. So. Maybe it's the Lele. We already have so many trades that we really don't need a Lele for Cynthia or in. We're going to find those cards naturally, so. I really want to start attacking this turn, to be honest with you, and start taking prizes and get out ahead. I think we want to keep the Ralt so we can start, as we make sure we're hitting for 120, so. Oh, we're not keeping, sorry, it doesn't actually matter. We're not keeping anything. We're going to be trading, so it's actually not a big deal here. We're just going to trade away, and I mean, I'd be really shocked to not see a DCE on top of our deck. That would be pretty incredible. That would be very bad luck for us. Wow, and we did it somehow. Okay. All right. Well, we will pass the turn here, so let's see what happens. That was very, very unlucky. And but you know what, though? I also did not check to see where we were as far as you know, what is prized and all that stuff. So let's see. Oh, and he does have the field blower. Okay, not a big deal. We have the Cynthia, so we're not really tripping about it. He's going to discard his hand here. What has he discarded? Okay, our opponent has a lot of foil rares. Nice for him. And looks like he's going curly routes here. I don't think he has a away. Oh, he already played an energy this turn, so he's not going to get to Sylvie on us. Okay, so hey, this is a good start. We're going to get rid of a choice band as long as we can find really anything. So the question is, I don't think we want to redraw this Tapu-Lele. Let's go and trade one time just to get this into the graveyard. All right, Lily in our discard pile, and there's our DCEs, guys. Yes, sir. All right. So definitely gonna Cynthia here before we trade again. Sweet. We do have max potion. All right. I don't think we need Gallade in this matchup, honestly. We already have the Gardevoir, and I just don't see us needing Gallade, and we've already traded a rare candy away. So that's going to make our odds of doing it a lot less, so. Okay. Yep, alright, let's go right into the beatings. Taking the first prize here, guys, getting ahead. Gotta keep that resistance in mind for our attacks and making sure our math works out in the end for us, so that's gonna be really important. Another puzzle would be really nice. We can get a rare candy and a choice band, which is really what we're going for, or even a Guzma. So it looks like he he Floatstone? So is he Guzma-ing maybe? Trainer N. Wow, he doesn't have the Gardevoir yet, guys. We might get lucky here. Okay. I hate to get into myself out of so many cards, but let's see if he bricks on the Gardevoir here. Oh man, we could pray. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference what you are. He's gonna get to 150 us here, okay. Sure. Alright, well I'm not really tripping about the 150 here at all. We need to find a max potion though. Is it in our graveyard? No, it's not. Okay, so what is our plan here really? Alright, so we need to find max potion. What gives us the best odds? Let's go and start trading now. Perhaps trading Evo Soda would have been a little better. Okay, so we do have the max potion, yes. So now we just need to find DCE. Okay. So, well, we don't need to find DCE. We have time. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sweet, sweet. Okay, so we can rare candy the Gardevoir into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's see. We got to play this really carefully, to be honest with you. So, not gonna need this Evo Soda, so we should just use it. That way we don't redraw it. Done. Okay, so we double puzzle here for DCE and maybe a choice band. So that's gonna make it 5. So if he has another 2 energy, we will lose our Zoroark, which is unfortunate. So what are we gaining out of it though? We put him to what? We put it at 130. We still have 2 trades left. Do we have a Guzma in the yard? We do. Okay. I think I figured out my plan here. Okay. Let's get Fairy Energy and Guzma. Let me really think about. Well, I guess the Guzma doesn't actually help us, does it? We don't want Guzma. We want Floatstone, don't we? Yeah. And that's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 is 120. Put it to 2, 110. Yeah, and then she'll hit us and we'll kill it on the swing back. Perfect. Okay. Sweet. And then we'll have a Cynthia as a follow-up play, which is great. Well, we could trade the Cynthia. We do have 2 trades. Yeah, I don't hate doing that. Let's do it. Let's trade the Cynthia. Let's get a little greedy here and see if we can't find. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't want to use it, but we might want to put it here. Yep. Secret Spring on yourself, and let's hit for I think 120. I forgot how much. I think it's 120. Yep. Sweet. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's see if we can put together a winning combination of turns here. This matchup playing against other Gardevoirs is very complicated, guys. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. It's not easy to do. You've got to think multiple turns ahead, you know, and figure out what what your play is. Figure out how the trades are going to work out and how to get ahead on prizes. We're already ahead on 1. We're going to get to take this Gardevoir first as long as he doesn't hit a max potion. But if he hits a max potion, I don't hate that because that means that, you know, he's going to be really far behind on energy. This is not the spot to max potion for sure. Is he going to get artillery here, I imagine? Yeah, it's definitely not the spot for a max potion, so. Alright, so how many DCs are we down? Just one? One DC and one fairy energy. Next time I look at my library, oh, I have 2 puzzles again. He end us. That was incredible. I love getting end when I have 1 card, guys. I can't beat that, you know. Okay, so he needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He needs a choice band, a DCE, and a fairy energy, right? Well, I guess he wouldn't need the choice band if he has 2 fairy energies and a DC in his hand, but the amount of time he's taking, I have to imagine that isn't going to be the case here. I don't think he has it. I think he's trying to figure out a way to keep his Gardevoir next turn. I don't think there is one for him. He could retreat and try to find a max potion later. But again, I'm totally fine with playing that game. What is he going to retreat into even? You know, what are his outs? They're not very much. And we have Mallow plus Devil Puzzle. This is, you know, we're in great shape here, honestly. And we do have Guzma in our yard, so this isn't going to do it for him. He just gave up two energy, you know, which is a really big tempo swing in our favor. So okay, so we're always going to Secret Spring. So that's going to make it 1, 2, 3, which is not enough, but a DCE will do it. So let's DCE. Puzzle time for DCE and Guzma. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 150. Yep. Okay, sweet. Alright guys, we're going to put the one with the float stone on it up front and go ahead and retreat. And the great thing about this is we already have a setup Zoroark to keep putting the pressure on our opponent. So let's go ahead and do some trades here. Definitely don't want to trade away this this Gardevoir. How many rare candies do we have left? 1, assuming that it's not benched. Not benched, prized, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and get rid of this float stone here. And we can trade away this energy. Yeah, I don't need any of these cards really. Just looking for that last rare candy. Alright, it may be prized, so let's Parallel City. It may be prized, so we're going to find out here shortly. I think we are still going to probably win the game even if it is prized. So all we got to do is find the rare candy to get our Ralts up front. Oh, wait, hold on, wait, did I just see that right? No, okay, yeah, for sure. You know, basically if we don't get to win soon enough, we're going to have to Twilight GX this game. So, all right, Infinite Force, let's go. Let's go, guys. It's 3 prizes to 6, and we're playing kind of a mirror. You know what I mean? So I'm fine with this. Another DCE means we're going to have 2 Zoroark set up instead of 1, which is going to give us a very big advantage. And we also have this Guzma line, so if he can't find a way to kill our Gardevoir this turn, he's dead. Because I do have a way to kill his Gardevoir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he even puts 1 energy, he's going to lose. So see if he has a DCE to do the right stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 180. Oh, it looks like he found enough. Alright, he did it. Okay, guys, here we go. We're always going to lead with the the one with the float stone. We can always retreat it back and keep the one with the float stone in the back row, which is what we're going to prefer to do here, for sure. So we're going to Mallow for sure. And there's that rare candy we needed. Perfect. We definitely need to get rid of this choice band if we're going to keep winning, although Asa roll-up might not be terrible. We'll draw it eventually. Field blower. The choice band is a problem for now, and you know, gotta get rid of it. So let's trade away the Zoroark here. Rare candy here. Okay. Let's see. Secret Spring yourself. Choice Band to make it harder for her to one-hit me. Let's see, what does she have as far as DCs left in her deck? How many cards in the library? 10. Trade the Guzma. Can't remember if we have any Pokemon left that we can get from the bench, but I don't want to continue to hit like that. Let's retreat into here. We want to keep the one with the Floatstone alive, so we always have the option. 80, or sorry, 60 after resistance. So let's keep going, guys. Let's keep the pressure building. They have only taken 2 prizes, but the game is still very close, so we're gonna have to be careful. So 1, 2. So even a DCE and an energy is not going to be enough for the Gardevoir to knock out our Zoroark. A DCE, a Fairy Energy, and a Choice Band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he's just Guzmaing here. Magical Ribbon, not bad. And we did get rid of our own Guzma, so unfortunate for us because we could have put a lot of pressure on our opponent this turn. I'm okay with this. And the reason being is I am going to retreat here, I think. I guess I need to make a decision, huh? And Twilight-GX. So cards we're going to need here. We're going to need all 4 puzzles for sure. It gets us even more cards back from our graveyard. Might need a max potion. Don't want any of that. Don't want any of that. Definitely want the Guzmas. Definitely want the Choice Bands. And want the energy. Maybe not the Choice Bands. Alright. God, the timer just sucks on this game. I'm telling you, it's so much pressure. Oh, brother. Alright, we got out of cards, but we do have 3 traits next turn, and all of our Pokemon have all of their HP. I can't see a way he's going to knock out any of our guys this turn, and we're ahead on 1 prize, and we've got more cards in our library. So he's going to be pressured now to, he's going to be the one pressured here to use his Infinite Force GX, no, but his Twilight-GX here, not us. He's going to need to use his Twilight-GX if he wants to keep on playing this game, so let's see what he ends up doing. He could try to return, maybe Guzma, switch back to Sylveon, Plea GX. Floatstone, switch back to Sylveon, Plea GX. That might put us in a little trouble, but all it really does is set us back. It doesn't really move his board state forward, and he would waste his GX move. Okay, so he's going to go for some kind of knockout. Maybe try to strand my Zoroark here. Okay. He is going for the Twilight-GX. He understands the position he's also in. But unfortunately for him, I have a very, very threat-dense deck. I get to see 6 cards. I just, all I need is 2 puzzles, and I'll be able to take this guy out for sure. 2 puzzles will get me a Floatstone and a DCE. Oh, I don't have any DCEs left. Well, we'll see what happens because, okay, so he's going to get more Pokemon here instead of value cards because he isn't set up well enough as I am. So if we knock out this Gardevoir here, I don't think we can lose, actually. So, perfect. A card that I really have no interest in having in my hand. God, the clock is ridiculous. Oh, I'm like almost out of cards. No wonder. Trade the DC. I'm trying to find another puzzle here. Trade the Bridget. Come on, don't fail me now, deck. Perfect, perfect. So, puzzle. So, I have the Choice Band here, so I just want Floatstone DC, right? Oh, that's not Floatstone, it's a rare candy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are running low on time here, guys. We've taken too much time talking, so now we're just going to go straight into playing here. We have 59 seconds left. That's actually probably enough for a couple of turns if we play fast, so I'm not really panicking, but We gotta start being careful with our time management here because we are in a little bit of a pickle. So I wonder what his plan's gonna be to take us out. I wonder if is he going to get a Guzma here? What is his plan exactly? Guzma to try to strand us again. Okay. So how many Guzmas do we have left in our deck? 1. Okay. So I'm not really tripping about it. We're just gonna get to Guzma him back anyway, and yeah, I have no concerns here at all, to be honest with you. I feel very confident in my ability to close this game out very easily, so he's gonna take a prize here. Okay, he's gonna try to even up the prize count. I can't blame him there. Okay, so I don't think I have a floatstone in here, and I don't think there's one left in my graveyard, so hopefully when I take these next 2 prizes, it'll mean I have floatstones in my, I'll get one of the floatstones out of the prizes. It would be a good way to get rewarded here. Magical ribbon, okay, he didn't even try to, oh, okay, easy. Easy peasy banana squeezy. Awesome, awesome. Taking 2 prizes, down to 1 prize. Let's go. Floatstone and in. Okay. So we can in more cards back into our library. We're not going to deck out here. We have plenty of time left on our clock. Our opponent has 4 cards, though, so if he does some card drawing here, he's going to be in some trouble. I am threatening to end him out of this game, so we still have 2 puzzles left in our deck. I think there's only 4 cards, so yeah, we have 2 puzzles with 4 cards left in our deck, and puzzles mean more Guzmas, and that means that he can't, you know, I just don't see how he's going to win this game, to be honest with you. I have this floatstone here, so he has a Scalade, okay. Maybe he's thinking about taking some prizes with it, but then he knows he's just going to lose in response, so I'm very curious to see what his plan could possibly be to pull out of this game. I mean, his only real course, well, he doesn't know I have the floatstone, so maybe his only real course of action is to like field blower this floatstone and like find a way to get this Zoroark up front and try to strand me with it. But the truth is, I've just thought way too far ahead here, guys. By putting the puzzles back into my deck and not playing the floatstone right, you know, well, I didn't have it, but you know what I mean. Not just make sure the puzzles are in my deck so that way I have a million outs. Sure. So I don't. Again, once again, I just don't see the play here. I guess this isn't a bad play. It gives him another turn. I know I have another puzzle, though, is the thing he's not counting on. So we just trade away this max potion here and draw 2. Okay, so just gonna puzzle. Yep. Grab a Guzma. The Guzma, Glade. Didn't do the math. Got him. 4 seconds left on the clock, baby. We are the champions of this tournament. It feels great. We took way too much time talking to you guys and really thinking out our plays and explaining it that we almost lost with 5 seconds left on the clock. What an incredible victory, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's see what packs we get here. We're going to get a ton of packs here, so let's really see what happens, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, Guardians Rising. Nice. These are good packs. Hey. Okay, can't be upset with 2 Guardian Risings packs, guys. Plus 400 Poke Coins. We're looking pretty good here, guys. Thank you so much for watching us. Check us out again. Leave some comments down below on what decks you might want to see. So I have 2 video series. One doesn't have a name yet, which is this one. I'll probably have a name for it, and maybe I'll even voice over what I'm saying right now before I release it. But the other series that I have coming out is called Against the Meta. Against the Meta is a series where we have these really sweet decks that are kind of on the edge of the meta. You know, they are very fringe, not very popular strategies, some pretty crazy things going on, and I spend maybe a day or 2 trying to figure out a really good list, a really consistent list for these decks and these strategies, and then I show it to you guys, and we run it through 2 tournaments here on PTCGO and see how we do. So check out an Against the Meta video or whatever I end up calling this, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much, guys. Deuce.